Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to Three Reasons Why. Well, you got the three B. Oh, did I just put up the triple six? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Man, welcome back to Three Reasons Why. We got three kings giving you the real deal every day of their lives, their opinions. It's your boy Common Sense Marcus, straight from Texas nowadays, straight from my mama. We're doing the South Coast. Let's go. You know I'm here with.
what's up, everybody? It's your boy, the 209 Tiger. Stockton, stand up. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody's been well. Hope y'all had a good weekend. We're about to give it to y'all straight fire. And I'm here with.
Out of Las Vegas, Nevada, born and raised, Stockton, California. How everybody doing out there? Getting ready for the summer. School about to be out. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hot summers in Cali, Vegas, and Texas, man. If you haven't noticed, man, we're gonna be talking about entertainments, rappers tonight. What's going on? But before that, three, two, one, smash the like button, subscribe, comment, do something. You see my brothers from another mother right there with the rap chains on, man. They doing it, they rapping. And let's go. Let's just dive into what's going on, man. CDP, tell the people what's going on with this rap game lately, man. People dying, man. Let them know.
Yeah, I say the devil coming to collect. That's all that's going on. Everything doesn't last too long. But the latest is this group called YSL, Young Thug, and all of them. He got, I don't know if he pretty much started out with Birdman. He got his big chance with Birdman, and he blew up kind of on his own out of Atlanta. And from there, he started his own little thing called YSL. And recently, they just had a run-in with the feds. And the feds had their phone tapped since 2012 or something like that, from what I hear.
Yeah, a decade.
They recently just got all hit up for Rico charges. Him, Young Gunna, and I don't know who other famous people in this group is, but yeah, like 58. I think it's like up to 58 murders. Not just him, like just throughout the whole gang.
Yeah.
They fight like 58 murders. Like it's just crazy. But pretty much once you get that Rico planted on you, that's it. You either telling or you failing. That's it. Like it's over. You know, it's over. And a lot of people saying it's linked to this. I forgot the other guy's name. Lil Wayne's daughter's ex-boyfriend. I forgot his name. He's already in jail for a murder, and supposedly he was screaming YSL put a hit on him in jail, and that's why he got stabbed in jail. He got stabbed in jail.
Oh, YFN Lucci?
Yeah, YFN Lucci. And well, it's well known they don't like each other. YFN and YSL. And supposedly it's over that, and they saying he may have told a little bit, and that's the reason why they got popped. But I think it's just overall like the devil just coming to collect, like and using that as a scapegoat to take them out. Like when they done, when the devil done with you, he done with you, and he wants his money back too.
Plus interest, plus for real. I heard the fuck out of that.
Also, also, what's going on in that part of Georgia? It's a bit, or was it that part of Atlanta, that Fulton County or whatever? It has like a very bad reputation on crime, like San Francisco. Like, you know what I mean? Fools like go commit crime and just be out the next day, like how we have it out here, like California. It's like a certain, if not over a certain amount or whatever. That's why you see like some of their like I don't want to say some of their wealthier neighborhoods trying to like separate themselves, like Buckhead, because of the crime. And it's like you live in that county, you're under those rules. So the Young Thug Rico case, they're saying it's kind of like a PR job to like kind of like win back people's, you know what I mean? Like look good, like win back the people's trust. Like, yo, we out here trying to do something.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, I don't know too much about the story, so if y'all want to unfold more of the story, feel free. But my question to y'all is, well, my thought listening to y'all is this: fuck the government. Now the RICO charges, I don't know what it breaks down. Y'all go Google it, hit that up. But basically, it's like if you work with the mafia, or that's what how it started. You work with the mafia or a certain amount of people. They call that the RICO charge. You conspiring all together to do something, sell drugs, murder, whatever, whatever. You guaranteed a certain amount of time behind bars when you get that RICO tag. Period. So, but my question to y'all is, CDP said you said 10 years of phone tap, 58 murders. What the fuck were they waiting for? For them to, uh, when the master comes say, hey, do this and flip, or Young Thug says, nah. Now it's like, oh, we got all this on you. Here you go. Why you couldn't do this 5 years ago, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago?
All I can think of for that, they were just waiting on the big dog, the big fish. And
Well, they said they.
I guess they got it just barely just now. They must have just like barely just got something on the big dog, or not unless
Well, who's the big dog too? Young Thug, I guess.
I imagine Young Thug the big dog because the money man. I'm pretty sure somebody was running that shit, but him being the money man, he was like up top. You know, it's kind of just like it goes all the way back to BMF. You know how they took down Big Meech. You know, BMF one of the you know he was trying to. They caught him when he was ready to quit, and I think everybody says Big Meech went down because of his brother. I forgot his name, his brother's nickname, but it's like JT something like that. But he was on the phones, talking on the phones, and they finally it was the same thing. They was watching him for years, and they finally got him. And his brother said something on the phone, and then I just kicked it off. You know?
So you thinking finally somebody stepped in that trap, like got him?
The big fish.
58 murders. What about you, Tiger?
I think they wanted. You know what? I think they just don't want like if they would have just arrested somebody in 2012, it would have just been on some small shit, and the shit would have kept on going. You know what I'm saying? They want to make they want to hit when they can clean out everybody, basically. So that's probably why it took that long, because they want to make the arrest when they could just come in one time and clean out everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not arrest one person, then the rest of the gang look and clean up their shit and start pushing another way. You know what I'm saying? They want to do one big ass arrest. So I think that's why it ran so long.
Well, plus they were building that case. They said for a long time, and it's like, well, they haven't dropped like I don't think they've that I don't think they've even made it to that point to where they've released all the information. Like all the proof that they have, but they have some, like he's like Young Thug rented a car somebody used in a murder allegedly. Like they've dropped stuff like that. I haven't heard like they haven't released who's telling, or you know what I mean, or how they got like what was it, the wiretaps. I don't know, they got fingerprints, but yeah, they said it was like what 50 something murders. I wonder if there's like I wonder if like the Birdman is under scope in this Rico case too. Like is it gonna stop at Young Thug, or is it going to the Birdman next?
I'll tell you, remember when Lil Wayne's bus got shot up in Atlanta or somewhere? I think it was Atlanta. Hey, you remember the guy? His name? I'm bad with names, but the guy who organized it and everything.
Yeah.
He was YSL.
Yeah, I did see that's in the Rico too.
And after that shooting, remember they had like the phone where after the shooting, he immediately called Birdman and said basically, "Where's my money? It's done." And they got that on phone. I don't know how Birdman didn't get arrested right then and there for that, but You know, I remember saying like, Lil Wayne still fucking with Birdman after he's sitting there hearing that shit. But you know what I'm saying? That could be another link to like who's telling, who's not. And then like Birdman been hella quiet for some years now. Like I ain't heard nothing from Birdman in like the last two years. I don't know about y'all. I ain't seen him in a picture or video, hanging out with nobody.
The last I seen, he was hanging out with like NBA YoungBoy. Like
Yeah,
that was the last.
they did a mixtape. That was like 2 years ago though, wasn't it?
But I'm saying that's the last I even remember him like that.
For me, I just gotta go to the emphasis, put some respect on my name. You know, the Breakfast Club. Yeah.
So you never know what's going on. Birdman gave up a lot of shit, you know, for what I see. Like on YouTube, people going to his old matches and shit, touring. Like Birdman used to live here and shit like that. But then I also hear they're digging up holes at the YSL house around his mansion and shit. So like you said, Carl, they may not have released all the information they got. So for them digging up holes, they got.
Because they were also using his rap lyrics to like, you know what I'm saying? That they were saying like, they're saying like, oh, we're deciphering his rap lyrics as, you know, like as that's part of the case too. Like, you know, that is also like part of the evidence.
Yeah. And when you're rolling it you got money, you're rolling with a big entourage like that. It's kind of hard to keep track of who's flowing through your entourage. You know what I'm saying? To me, I think it would be who's around you at all times. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be too hard. So it's somebody on the inside, or you know, people switch up. Like you either gonna take these 30 years, or you gonna tell me what's going on. And you know, there'll be a lot of people in there with squeaky clean records, never been to jail in their life, acting tough. But when they get hit with that time and that table, that little light bulb flowing back and forth, that cold room, and that cop just standing over you, a lot of people freeze up and be like, you know what? Give me some Church's chicken. I'll tell you everything. and a cherry Coke. You know what I mean?
Churches. But that's true. I mean, that Rico charge, like I said, I don't know what the exact time frame is, but it's a set amount, though. That's a lot of time.
Yeah. So, you know. And then,
but some people, I did see a conspiracy, or I don't know, wouldn't say conspiracy, but another train of thought. I think you may have seen it, Chris, or maybe Carl, I'm not sure. They're going after Young Thug now because supposedly he's buying a lot of land out there in Atlanta, Georgia, and is supposed to set up his own community, his own. Now I'm not gonna say black town or black city, but you know his own, do for his own, and we all know. I definitely know when you start doing for your own, they want you dead. So that could be it too.
That's the same thing that they got that one rapper out of Atlanta. What was his name, Carl? That Muslim guy, that rapper. And dark skinned dude. His record label was like not free bands. What's his name?
What about him?
He owned his own apartments and everything. Everybody was Muslim in his apartments, and he had his whole family, had his whole neighborhood. And they locked him up over some marijuana. Said he was running an organization. This is like 5 years ago. A little short, dark-skinned dude. He was coming up in the rap game, but he had stupid ass money already. Had a squeaky voice.
I don't know. I know they will take you out. Fucking another thing, news and rapper news. Y'all see? I think it was you, Chris, that sent me. There's some rapper out there got kidnapped by Nigerians. Y'all see that?
Yeah, I don't know if he got kidnapped. I think he got rushed. I think the title was crazy. I think some Nigerians rushed him.
You gotta be careful, man. You leave United States. Shit, you don't even gotta leave United States to get pressed. You can get pressed anywhere.
Hey, ain't that where they stole 50 Cent's chain?
Yeah, I think so.
Or was that like Kenya? I just remember like that dude jumped on stage and everybody was shocked. And that dude took his chain and took off.
Yeah.
That dude's
Like,
going
man,
crazy.
but it was like one dude though. Like one dude like went up and stole that chain. It wasn't like there was like a ruckus and a scrum and like somewhere, 50 Cent's chain. Like, nah, dude went up there himself and snatched 50 Cent's chain and took off.
Yeah.
Like all them fools froze. Yayo and all them so-called gangsters, like all them fools. I think like all of them froze.
They must have. Hey, African nigga ain't know nothing to fuck with. Eating right, got the
That,
right body. Plus, nigga, you in their country. You gotta fly out somehow.
that rapper's name was Rollo. Remember Rollo?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was trying to do good. He had his whole everybody doing good. I think they just had to keep up the maintenance in the apartments and stuff, but he took care of everything else. And they popped him on some bullshit marijuana. And I think he played out to 8 years. But yeah. Like you said, Marcus, anytime you try to do good, man, they coming to get you.
That's a fact.
Mm.
If you don't play ball with them, if you're playing ball with them, they'll let you keep doing good a little bit. It's like getting the breadcrumbs off the table. Like if you satisfied with that, okay. But if you want something on this table, oh nah, nigga, you dead.
There should be it got to be some way where a motherfucker know, like say I'm Young Thug, I want that to happen, where I could get the money to somebody else and have them move. You know what I'm saying? I'm just holding the remote and have them move, do all that. You know what I'm saying?
What do you guys think of that bill that they passed in New York that like where you can't use rap lyrics in like a federal case on somebody like who's a rapper?
I don't think I seen that. What you explain that?
Well, they passed a bill like or they're passing a legislation out there in New York that if you're gonna do like what happened to Young Thug couldn't happen to like Jay-Z. You couldn't use his rap lyrics from past songs in a court case against him.
Yeah.
So maybe that went over my head earlier. So you're telling me that Young Thug, they saying that he obviously because that's if you rap, you're gonna rap about certain things, and some of that is murder or whatever. So you're telling me they're gonna take that murder Thug side and try to use that against him?
Yeah, like that's what I was saying was they spent like they said years. I mean, this case was going on since like it's been over 10 years that they've been working this case. It's not like it was like built in a year. They've been working this for ever since like Young Thug even, you know what I mean? Like way back. But they're using his lyrics and saying like let's just say if he used like E40 type slang and he's just dropping slang after slang after slang about how they just did one of those murders. Well, they got some dude, they have a agent or what, he's out there trying to decipher it.
He got the Rosetta Stone of the hood, like yo.
Yeah. Like they're talking like his word, like out of like that song he did with Gunna, like Ski. They said there's like information in that song, and some other songs that's connected to some of the things that they're trying to go after him for. And then in New York, they passed that legislation for their rappers for, for
protection.
reason. Yeah, so to keep black on black crime going at a very high rate, they want to protect their rappers all of a sudden. So, so this will not apply to him, like a Jay-Z or a Nas or, I don't know. New York has sorry rappers right now. So it's like, I don't know, Mano or any one of those garbage dudes that's out there in New York rapping. I mean, like, I ain't, like, they're hard. Like, they ain't no punks, but East Coast rap ain't been tight in, I don't know. The Knicks were good.
Is it?
All right. Well, I got a question. So this is just a common sense market straight from the hip. You're telling me that the legislation, right? That's obviously somebody we elect or gets paid probably more money than me. is coming up with a law, correct? Or trying to pass a law or something like that to protect rappers so they can say whatever the fuck they want to say about whatever quote unquote dirt allegedly they did in the past and not get charged for it.
Mhm.
What kind of real do we fucking live in where that's a job where we have to protect our rappers from? How is that a fucking thing where these rappers are coming out and getting attacked? What happened to the freedom of speech? What happened to creative thought? Like, oh my god, I just man, just sitting here in my mind, you just get mind fucked of how stupid that whole thing is. That's a waste of time. But we could take all that energy and teach kids how to grow their own food in New York for the same amount of money.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That's just shit I think about. Like they gotta pass a law to protect rappers from saying, "Hey, yeah, I killed you, but you can't charge me from killing you because that was just a song, man. It was just a song. It
Yeah,
had a nice hook."
yeah, like if Sam Hernandez, just throw some name out there, if he was to be murdered and some fool's like, man, I smoked Sam Hernandez, what, and it's, the law will protect him so they cannot charge him.
Because that means somebody got charged for quote unquote, in my mind, quote unquote, allegedly rapping about a murder or dirt they did. That's your own fucking fault, you stupid motherfucker. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth, man. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, I keep going with this rap shit. My mind just like got fucked over. Like the legislation. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people going on.
Oh man, I'm trying to drink water with the cap on. That's how fucked I got fucked right there, man.
It's gonna be a lot of people in New York just going on, just admitting to murders on live on the radio now. I think California would be next to pass that.
And the coldest part is Young Thug. Like, where my legislators at? Where my Congress members at? Like, what the fuck?
It's crazy because Young Thug gets arrested and the state of New York is running to go pass this bill. Like right after he gets arrested, like, oh no, what if they try to arrest what if they try to arrest Nas? What if they try to arrest, like, I don't know what their thought was, but they're running like, let's hurry up and push this through before a rapper gets arrested. Or not arrested, like they cannot be arrested, but you cannot use his lyrics as evidence against him.
I think I think Jay-Z and Meek Mill was putting this in motion when Meek Mill got out though. So I think they've been fighting it for that long. But when Meek Mill got released, a little bit after that, and I hear there's rumors that the lady out there, the governor or the chief of police or whoever she is, she's out to clean house. So they're saying 4FL or 4PL or something like that, which is Lil Baby's group. So they better watch out because they maybe next on the list. Because basically they got a whole list of who they gonna go after. They got a hit list. You can look it up. And
talk about the government going after like other rappers
in Atlanta, and a little bit Lil Baby in there. I don't know if Future and them is on there. I'm not sure.
You know what? One other thing that's been controversial that's been going on, like at least kind of like on our side, like the West Coast politics of things, is Whack 100. And by the way, like that skin down ENT, like, man, rest in peace if that dude's really passed away, because that's crazy. Fools just out there like podcasting rap, like getting killed, But Whack 100 and this Jay Prince, Larry Hoover, the situation with that, where they're talking about they need that footage to try to help release them, and Whack is saying like, no, because we're gonna use it for a movie, or they're trying to use it for a movie.
They said pay for it or something like that. We just ain't gonna give it to you or something. So Whack 100, man. If people don't recognize that by now, like, dude is an agent, man. Ain't nobody talking that much shit. The dude is beefing with the world. Fuck your mama to the world, and he still ain't. Ain't no way. He got to be working for the police.
Like,
What he do? He stirs shit up.
yeah.
Stirs it up, and it gets all riled up. Then he leaves, and leaves everybody else going to it. Then he goes stir shit up. Then he leaves. You know what I mean? People need to recognize this game that he do. And if you watch Zola Roaster on YouTube, he did an interview with him. He pretty much explained it like, I be playing these guys. Like, if people come, they have no reason to come at me but for they trying to get pub or get numbers on their own shit. So he says, I lock in and I play it. I play with it. And he said, I'll say something rude or fucked up back to that person, and it'll go on. But I know what that person's doing. He's trying to get his numbers up using the Whack 100 name. So that's what he's doing. He's like playing people. But at the same time, if you think you're gonna touch him, like you ain't gonna touch him. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean, I would have to agree with you on that whole like Whack does one thing very well. He knows his role and he plays it well. Like as far as publicity or hot button or whatever, because this Skid Row, that Skid thing you was talking about, you sent it to me. I haven't even read it. I haven't even looked into it because that's like the 100th thing from fucking Whack 100 this month. You know, it's like, damn, nigga, when are you gonna shut the fuck up and take a weekend off? You know, I'm not coming for you, Whack, or nothing like that. I'm just saying, man, like when a nigga talk more than me, like whoa. But what is that Skid? Like I said, what you want to tell the people what that Skid Row or what the J Hoover? You want to touch more on that? You know what's really going on, right? The latest and greatest from Whack.
Well, Wax he's in like two things. One, he has that whole Nipsey Hussle sex tape thing going on,
Where
where
he
where he said they have a copy of Nipsey Hussle doing some suspect things allegedly, like on video
that
that they holding
that
on
Whack
to.
volunteered out of nowhere for no reason. By the way, if I remember correctly.
yeah, said he did that. He did the same thing with that boxer. What's his name? The Golden Kid. What his name?
Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah.
Oh, Oscar De La Hoya. He's a Fruit Loop though. Let's get that real.
That's how we found out because of him. Unknowingly, he the one that put that shit out.
Oh, he was in there with the photo like, hey, oh, Oscar.
Way back then, Whack 100 was working. That got him a that probably started his trucking business that he known for.
Hey, I don't know, but well, what you saying, Tigers? The fucking Nipsey Hustle shit, yeah.
Yeah, like he got that going on with Nip, and that's like kind of like divided like a lot of people, his people. But I also think at the end of the day, Wax still makes money. He still makes money for the game. Cash is king at the end of the day. So I'm just like, as much as they're probably like, oh well, Wack better watch his back. Like, if he's paying, what he's supposed to pay, then he's pretty much untouchable. He's OG. Like the thing with him and Jay Prince, I think it's like what, like 5 hours of footage of Larry Hoover getting beat up, or
Yeah.
or what is it? But basically it's footage. It's footage of Larry Hoover getting like beat down in jail, like really bad. And Jay Prince, I guess Jay Prince wanted to, well, from Wax side, Jay Prince wanted to step in as the man and was like, all right, man, pass, like, let me get that so I can give it over here. And they're like, no. And he's like, well, we need it, I'm Jay Prince, baby, and it's like, nah, we ain't doing that. And that's where they're at. Now it's gone viral where Jay Prince even was like kind of referencing Whack and the woman that's, I think, working with him on, I don't know if that's the woman that's working with him on the movie. And then Whack has been firing back on Clubhouse. But, that's all it is, two dudes. But it's that tape, I guess, because they're talking about they needed to help get Larry Hoover out of prison because they're working that Free Larry Hoover movement. And then Whack is saying he's trying to make a movie that's going to help him.
Hmm.
I don't know. What? Just the like you said earlier, CDP. Just the amount of shit that this nigga Whack 100 like is involved in or stirring. He might allegedly stirring. It's just astronomical to me. So we'll find
Although
out.
that was that like I give much respect to Jay Prince, but when Whack 100 asked about his reputation, when they were telling him like, hey man, just Jay Prince, his reputation, he was like, nah, like what's his reputation? And they was like, well, he's kind of like a nicer Suge. He's like, get the fuck out of here. Like that made me laugh so hard because he was like appalled that they would even compare Jay Prince to Suge Knight. Like he made it like you were trying to compare like Jordan and LeBron. Or I'm just saying like those type of conversations people have where you're like, get the fuck out of here. Like he was just in that was hella funny. That had me rolling. But that's what Wack does though. He does shit like that. Wack loves
Hmm.
that clickbait type shit.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like he got it. He may not be an agent, but he's protected by some type of law enforcement. Then I hear his wife is like a parole officer or some shit. So that's
Oh,
probably a reason why he gets all this inside information on people all the time. Probably through his wife, you know what I'm saying? Being connected with law enforcement, something like that. If it is, this is what I heard allegedly. You know what I mean? I don't know, but that clubhouse, man, that shit is so. That shit is crazy, man. If you like to argue, go to clubhouse.
yeah.
You don't even got to know what they're talking about. Just go in there and just fuck your mama, and just mute yourself and just sit back and watch the show. Who is that nigga? That nigga, fuck you, nigga. I kill. You know what I mean? Just people just telling on themselves. Pull up. I'm on 35, something. I got the gun now. You know what I'm saying?
I heard them cats on Clubhouse don't even get paid like that. Like they didn't get paid at all.
uh,
Like they just out there just talking for free.
I think that if you know what you're doing, like if it's your room, I think that's the only person that really get paid. I think and monetize or something, all that shit, stuff that we stuff that I need to learn. We all need to learn.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We definitely do. But there y'all have it, man. That's what's going on in the rap game, man. Comment it below. What y'all think about Young Thug, man? You think that Rico charge gonna stick? He gonna get off that? Rico is, man. That's a no brainer. Whack is who Whack is. Let us know what you think about that. Let you know if the shit's real, not real. What other rap shit did we miss? What else is going on, man? But like, subscribe, smash. Common sense, Marcus, man. I'm out this.
Yeah, y'all be safe out there.